and he's also a good friend. I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Boom San Agustin. Boom, are you there?
Yes, I am. Very good. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. Merry Christmas.
You too, and to all the listeners of DZRJ and Universal Access to Learning, Merry Christmas, and I hope we all have a prosperous New Year.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. And we also have Dr. Ernie Gonzalez with us this afternoon.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Hi, Doc.
Pleased to talk to you.
Right now, for all our listeners, Mr. Boom Agustin is actually an entrepreneur and a consultant for business development, sales, and communications. He's had more than 20 years of experience holding posts in consultancy engagements such as the automotive industry, banking, information technology, outsourcing, training, and writing industries. That's a lot on your plate, Boom.
Yeah, I know.
And aside from that, you're also a public speaker, a writer, and a trainer. And aside from that, you have your own, you're a host of your own show. It's called the SME Forum, right?
Yes, I have my own show, and yeah, we're colleagues there, right? Aren't we?
Right, we are. So for all the listeners out there, he has his own TV talk show on entrepreneurship that's being aired on GNN Channel 8 every Monday from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Is that correct?
Yep, that's right. Give or take 15 minutes.
Okay, all right. So, Boom, could you please tell us what exactly do you do? I mean, how did you get here?
Well, it all started, I started out as a salesperson.
Okay,
but it seems that training and public speaking, they were part of what I really do. I work better when I'm in front of an audience.
Well, this is a different set of audience.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I can't see the audience right now, but hello, whoever you are.
Right.
And so in 1994, I started training for Toyota Motor in the Philippines. And I gave training to sales agents at that time. And I should have started there, but from there on, I just got bit roles in training and everything until I learned the ropes, and it became my life. Somebody once told me that it's best to get into a business that you like, and this I like.
So the particularly training.
Training and writing, actually.
Okay, there are a lot of training programs out there. How is your training different from everybody else?
Well, my training, for the corporate training, my training is customized.
Okay,
so, well, I don't think that's much of a difference because many other training outfits will give a needs analysis, and then they will design a training specifically for a corporate setting. But I think the training that you're referring to is our public seminar, which is BEST.
BEST. What does BEST stand for?
BEST stands for Beyond Entrepreneurship Skills Training.
Beyond Entrepreneurship Skills Training.
Exactly, and it's a very unique type of seminar because if you look at our branding, I sent you some material earlier. If you look at the branding, it's sort of like a magical wizardy branding.
It looks like the wizard. I mean the EK wizard, sort of. Right.
Yes, we have this brand because most of our activities are based on, well, although the activities are based on real-life situations, we made them a little fictional by putting in, instead of a product being, let's say, a shoe, we put in a product that's a wand, maybe, you know.
So it makes it more enticing to those people who attend the training.
Yeah, it's a safe learning environment because you will experience what you will experience in business. It's activity based, so you'll experience everything you experience in business, except that you won't be experiencing it in a real world setup. It's a simulation.
Okay, and what kind of simulations? What, for example, I'm a person who wants to attend your BEST workshop. How long does it run? And at the end of the workshop, what is an individual to gain from it?
Okay, that's a very good question. How long is easy? It's 2 days with meals already.
Okay, with meals.
Okay.
Hindi naman overnight yan, no?
No, hindi.
Okay.
Hindi siya overnight. Uwian siya.
Okay.
Pero, what we intend for people to gain is the knowledge on how to, it's a survival kit on how to survive when putting up your business.
Oh, like any business.
Any business, because we're not going into the how-to of things. We believe that the how-to will follow.
Okay.
What we do is give you a reason why, your purpose for doing business, which is the most important for me.
Yes.
Because if you don't have a complete purpose for doing business, chances are your business will fail, even if you know everything.
Really?
Oo. I mean, why get in, like for me for instance, I went into a business that I didn't like.
Which is what?
Well, it was IT-based, hardware, sales, and stuff. And then we invested millions in it, and I failed.
Really?
Yeah,
I think the IT industry is one of the big industries right now. People can't seem to go wrong in software and hardware, and you failed in that.
See, that's what I mean. It's not something I am used to. Okay? But when I got into something that I was, passionate about, when I got into training, people development, coaching, and everything that surrounds it, writing, suddenly my world started to change. I love doing it. It's not like I'm going to work. It's like I'm just playing and I'm earning money.
Wow. Shouldn't that be, how people should look at things when they get into it? It's because you really love to do it rather than you have to?
Yes, but there are factors that you have to do. Okay? There are things that you have to go through. Okay? And like for instance, any financial advisor will tell you that you have to save money. If you have no money to start a business, for instance, you have to save enough money to start that business that you want to do.
Right. Okay.
So sometimes you have to take a job that you don't really like doing to do that. But then that job has a purpose also.
Yes, I understand what you mean.
Yes, because most people, they get a job to earn a living,
Right.
to survive, to put food on the table. Okay, the purpose of that job is every day, day to day. So if you lose that job, or if your job is threatened, what do? You go on strike. Right? And then you blame management, you blame the company, you blame everybody. Okay? But if you have a purpose that is outside your job, let's say you're getting a job because you have to go through this process in order for you to gain either the skill or the money or the connections to put up the business that you want, then the job is not really that hard also, because you're doing it to get what you want.
Okay. Actually, Boom, I have a texter right now. He said, hi, I'm listening to DZRJ. I'm Jong. I'm from Quezon City, and my question is, I want to start a business, but I'm working. Should I give up my work in order to do a full-time business? But before we answer that, and before you give your advice, we'll just pause for a quick break. Don't worry, to all our listeners out there, you could actually join also our discussion. You could call us at 897-8374. Again, that's 897-8374. Or give us a text, or you can just message me on Twitter or Facebook. Alright, so Boom, don't go away. Stay on the line. To all the listeners, we'll just pause for a quick break. So just stay tuned.
We now return to Universal Access on DZRJ 810 AM, the voice of the Philippines.
Hello, good afternoon to everybody out there. Welcome back. This is DZRJ 810 AM, the voice of the Philippines. I'm your host, Mary Beth Nave, and of course with us is Dr. Ernie Gonzalez. Hi, Doc.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Of course, our special guest this afternoon is Mr. Boom San Agustin. So a while ago, we were talking about, his professional background, and right now I'm receiving a lot of messages asking about what this best workshop is all about. So, Boom, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hi, it's really a pleasure to have a colleague of mine from Destiny Cable on board here on air right
The
now.
pleasure is mine.
Okay, so let's get back to John's question. He asked earlier about should he give up his work in order to focus on a full-time business?
Actually, Jong, that question is rather complicated. It's not an easy question to answer. Okay, because there are a lot of factors to consider. First of all, one of the main factors to consider is a plan. What is your plan? Okay, and by merely asking that question whether you should quit your job or not, it means that probably you haven't thought out your plan completely yet. You have to think about all the aspects, especially one aspect, which is an exit strategy.
Exit strategy in terms of what? His
That
job or
means if the business fails, what do you do?
Oh, go back to work.
Yeah, I mean, most people do that, but some people can't get back on their feet after that happens.
Because of too much investment.
Yes. Also, sometimes people spend their last money to put up a business. This isn't a wise choice, actually. Okay? If you're going to put up a business, make sure you have the capital to back it up. If you don't have the capital, there are ways to get the capital. Of course, I won't discuss all the ways, but I will mention a few. You can get other investors involved. Okay, you can. You've heard it before. Use other people's money.
Use other people's money, right?
Yes. Okay. So if there are ways to get it, even if you don't have the capital right now. But the most important part is to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, nobody's willing to give you the capital.
Okay.
Also, there are businesses that can be done while you're working.
Like what?
There are several online businesses. I know this person, this friend of mine who's an OFW in Japan. Okay, and his business is a trading business wherein he has a company here in the Philippines that exports some rattan products to Asia and the Middle East and to Europe. Okay, all of that is online. And his accounting system is online. Everything is online. So he doesn't even have to leave his job.
Wow.
He just looks at the accounting system like one hour and a half a day,
less
and
than
then
8 hours.
how the orders are coming in through the website. And he hired a virtual secretary to help him out. And so these are things that you have to consider. But this guy had a plan, and he's earning a relatively big amount doing that. Okay.
Nice.
And there are others naman simple lang, like there's this person who I know who has a backyard garden that then she grows flowers. Okay? And then yung kapatid niya is working abroad as an OFW. So what they did is they put up a website, and then people who are OFWs can now order from that website flowers to give to their loved ones, like the misis or girlfriend or anak, ganon. And it will be delivered. So, kung nasa Pilipinas, and that's also a lucrative one. Ano?
Okay. We have a text right now, message from Cristelia. She said, "Hi, I'm Cristelia. I'm from Makati. I'm listening to your radio program right now. Tanong ko lang po kay Sir Boom, ano po yung best workshop?" So I think to all our listeners right now, Boom, this is it's called BEST, right? BEST
Yes.
workshop. This is an ongoing every year. Is it on a monthly kind of training?
No, actually, it's scheduled usually 3 times a year.
Why only 3 times a year?
Well, first of all, last year we just started 2009 with this, ano? And
it's your
so
baby.
syempre, we're trying to gain critical mass. It depends on the number of participants who registered, but it looks like that volume or the number of times we're going to do it in 2011 is going to increase.
Okay.
Because it's fast picking up. Our